Hey, what's up everybody? This is Dealer Destro back with another Modern Era G.I. Joe review, and for this video we're going to be taking a look at the 2014 JoeCon exclusive Compound Z Trooper, codename Toxo-Zombie. So this figure here is a redo. I'm going to let this spin around one more time and then kill it. But this figure is a redo of the 1990s era Eco Warriors Toxo-Zombie. So this figure has been done in the O-ring lineup, I guess, and this is the club's take on it, which I like better than the old school one, and you'll see why here at the end of the video. But anyway, all that aside, there's this file card. It's got some pretty good art, so go ahead and pause that, read up on it if you haven't had a chance to. I dig it. Avoid contact at all costs, because you know, nothing like a rabid zombie coming your way. So there's that. Let's see. Not very much to talk about with the loadout. I'm just going to take this base off camera. So, he comes with a Compound Z bomb. and that's, yeah. And that's pretty much that. And then he comes with Iron Grenadier pistol. So nothing new accessory wise. I'm not even going to spend much time like talking about it because his loadout is laughable. The fact that they even gave him a loadout, I guess, is another thing. But the old one had a pretty extensive loadout. Like, he came with like a, you know, a water gun to play along with the eco gimmick that line, you know, was going for. And man, he had some rad colors. So anyway, that aside, this is what you get. This is what you expect. Should expect. Should you get one of these figures? And just for review's sake, I guess, I'm going to be talking about this one and how it came and all that other stuff, because he's got some problems. But outside of his problems, it should be noted that that right there is a home run. That is a home run. Once again, this is what I would expect out of a club offering figure. Paint splotches and all. Because this could be like perceived as like, maybe he spit out some blood. I don't know what was happening with him, boss. You know, he started acting funny, so I had to put one through his, you know, through his visor. Anyway, great head sculpt. Love the detailing, love the battle damage, along like boom, one of the horns broke off. You got I guess you got some of that going on, and I guess that's it. But still, worthy of praise. Worthy of praise regardless. Yep, and this. So anyway, has the Cobra Biohazard symbol implanted on, or tampoed on, or whatever that is, and that looks clean. That looks clean. Comes with the zombified arm. Comes with a little bit of the sleeve, like how the Zombie Viper did. This thing is very flimsy. Like, well, of course now it's... Okay, maybe it's not as flimsy as I thought it was, but it was giving me a hard time earlier. Oh, and there it goes. There it goes. As I go to move it, there it goes. So you won't be able to, like, man. Okay, so it keeps proving me wrong. So you will be able to bend the joint with no problems, but I'm going to warn you, results probably will vary on this from figure to figure, because this has fallen off on me a few times now. This side, you got the full sleeved arm, transitioning to the red paint on the cuffs there, and the red, I believe, is sculpted in... or the hand, I believe, is sculpted in red. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. The vest is done nice. I'm not sure what figure, you know, this is off of. It escapes me at the moment, but I don't believe these parts are new. I believe these have been used before. It's come to expect. So this is what the back of the figure looks like. Pretty clean. Good paint application here. The green, the belt, the straps, everything here, crystal clean. crystal clean. They were smart. They cast it here, painted here. That's what it looks like anyway, even though you got this craziness going on down here where the vest is, the collar of the vest, I guess. Anyway, so moving down, it comes with a holster that you can loosely holster la pistola in, and this will fall out on you. I've got a few of these guys, and it's on all of them. So there's that. And that's on a few of mine. So again, going to attribute this to the conversation I had with Brian on this. I do like the fact that the kneecaps look a little bit different to kind of break this up, to give this the weathered look that it's just been like worn and, you know, just been through the ringer. So it does have the zombie foot. Here on this side makes use of the same boot that we saw on the repulsor figure, which again, I believe this is a Techno Viper leg. So as far as articulation goes, you can get some pretty rad poses out of this guy. And nothing like zombie hand action. Alright, well, I'm not even going to mess with it anymore. It's gone. It's gone. He lost it. It's over. Clutch took that off with the chainsaw. So as far as the elbow joint goes, you get pretty good articulation there. I guess for the going through the motions here. The elbow joint is not hindered in any way because of the sleeve or anything like that, but that's just kind of funny. Head, you know, good side to side. A little bit of up and down, but it's not, I don't know, maybe it's worthy enough to note. I don't know. Will he sit in a vehicle? No. And again, I think this just goes back to this mold here. It's bizarre, like the forward motion. However, you do get rock solid double knee joint action. I think it's because of how that leg is sculpted, but let's just try it on this side just to make sure. Nope, it's good on that side too. For this hand, he does make use of the updated articulation, which is nice. And then you do get it. Oh boy. You do get it on this hand as well. Maybe, probably. No, you do. So there's that. All right. My OCD is bothering me now. So, yeah, so that's this figure, guys. Not really much to talk about. I like it. I really like it, despite... Because like I said, guys, I really bought in to the zombie theme. Like, I really bought into that. Like, when they showed the figures of, like, I want to say, was it a Storm Shadow zombie and a Cobra Commander zombie and a Viper zombie? Like, I was all over that. I was going to be all over that. Seriously. But unfortunately, it didn't happen. The club decided they were going to pick it up and do it in the Eco Warrior fashion. And I ate this up. I ate this up. Despite that, I should call that out too. That is a QC problem. So it looks to me like this piece was cast all in this color, and maybe this was painted. So I correct myself. So this isn't painted, but this is painted. And that's a bummer. Like, again, like I don't know what decisions are made when the club does stuff, but if I had a seat at the table, I would boycott this. I would boycott this type of behavior. One color, so if this is purple, the whole thing's going to be purple, and then we're going to paint the edge, and then we're going to call it. And then if the hand is the same color as the edge of the paint, we're not going to paint the hand, we're going to cast the hand in as close to the same color as possible. That's what we're going to do. But I don't have a seat at the table, so I'm just, I can only offer suggestions from a fan's perspective. But anyway, so that aside, I'm going to get him put back together. I guess there's not really much to gear up. I'm going to get him on his stand, and then we'll bring his vintage counterpart in, and we'll take some side-by-sides and get final thoughts. All right, so here he is with his vintage counterpart. And I know I said that the vintage had rad colors, and maybe I meant gnarly, because, I mean, look at that. Dude's like hot pink with lime green. Like, dude looks like he could have pulled up in like the pimped out caddy with the lime green and pink with like maybe the white leather seats. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with that, but this is far superior to this. However, they did trust him enough to give him a loadout back in the day, so I don't know what all that's about. But this is just, sorry, we gotta talk about this a little bit. So I'll give it to him. Pretty good detailing for back in the day. But man, this is a gnarly figure. Wow. And it looks like the eco gimmick got like gunked up on him, so I don't even know if he changes color anymore. But anyway, and then you got like the weird like boils. At least they kind of got that right. But man, this is wow. And I'll just leave it at that. He does have more battle damage on him too than this guy. And you know, he gets kudos for that, I guess. But man, that 90s color scheme, boy, I don't know. It sucks. Probably sucked being I don't know. I can't say that it sucked being a kid during this time. Because they had some great figures like the Snake Eyes with the neon goggles, the Ninja Force Storm Shadow, Ninja Force Scarlet. They had some good figures. Bonsai. Am I thinking Bonsai? No, maybe Jabang. I don't know. Dojo, whatever. This figure here, though, despite its weird quirks with the legs and whatnot and the arm falling off, I think it's still a solid pickup. I mean, look at this head sculpt. Maybe. Probably. Look at that. That is exactly what you want from a figure from this offering. So I would say this guy right here is definitely worth a pickup. I've been kind of watching prices on him. He's been hovering between 20 and 30, and I think is absolutely worth it. I really do. All zombie crazy bias aside, yeah, I think if you don't have this figure, it's worth a pickup, despite its little issues with like the red bleeding through the back of this joint here and whatever. I like it. I like this figure a lot. So I will leave you on that note, ladies and gentlemen. Again, appreciate y'all tuning into the videos. Hope you like what you're seeing. If you do, please subscribe because there is plenty more videos coming. So until next time, hope you guys take care and catch y'all on the flip side.